Welcome to my side-by-side comparison of Excellence El Carmen, where I stayed in the Excellence Club private pool with deck, and Excellence Punta Cana, where I stayed in the Excellence Junior Suite Garden View. Now, even keeping the age difference between the two resorts in mind, ultimately, which resort is better? And in my experience, I'm going to have to say Excellence Punta Cana. I just preferred the overall resort, the vibe, the layout, the food, the customer service, the beach, the drinks, and the nightlife. They had an entertainment team at Punta Cana that El Carmen just does not have. And because of which, they go out of their way to entertain and make sure that everybody is having a good time. They get to know you, they introduce themselves, they learn your name, they learn who you are, they make sure that you're included in the day to day activities and day to day life of Punta Cana. El Carmen just felt very disconnected. One of the biggest things my husband and I noticed between both resorts was the customer service. The customer service at Punta Cana is way better than El Carmen. At El Carmen, it felt forced or non existent, versus at Punta Cana, it felt genuine and as if they wanted to do what they were doing. They weren't just at work. They genuinely cared on whether or not you were having a good time. At Punta Cana, we felt like we got our money's worth with the Excellence program, but at El Carmen, we didn't. We noticed that at Punta Cana that they were seating us in the better areas of the restaurants, any restaurant we went to. We got the window seat, the island seat, the seat by the beach, the better view seat. And at El Carmen, more often than not, I felt like we were sat in the corner or just at some random place when there were all of these other tables available. Now, I don't know if the preferred seating is actually an Excellence feature, but it was something that we noticed at Punta Cana versus at Excellence we didn't receive. Also, the food was better. Food was just better at Punta Cana. I'm not saying it was out of this world, but I gave it a 6 out of 10 at El Carmen, and I would probably give it a 7.5 out of 10 at Punta Cana. I'd say the drinks are about equal depending on what you would get, but it just depends on what you're looking for. The beach was significantly cleaner at Punta Cana than it was at El Carmen. But to be fair, there was so much seaweed this year. I don't know if I can give that an honest comparison. We went in May of 2023 versus going at the end of June in 2025. So Punta Cana maybe just might have gotten lucky because obviously it's the same beach. One of the few things that El Carmen will beat Punta Cana with is the fact that it has a massage place right next door. It's about a 10-minute walk off to the right of the resort, and you can get a massage for $45 for 60 minutes and $65 for 90 minutes. El Carmen also has 2 food trucks and a smoothie bar. I don't recall if Punta Cana has a smoothie bar, but I do know for a fact they do not have any food trucks. But something Punta Cana does have that El Carmen doesn't is their little animal sanctuary area. There's a little spot that has 2 parrots that you can try to befriend, and sometimes they let you hold them. There's also a garden area where you can walk through, and there's flamingos and giant snapper turtles and a bunch of other animals going around the property. It's so much fun to be able to walk around every morning and just see animal life. Overall, I would say I don't think I would go back to El Carmen unless I had a facelift. But Punta Cana, I will absolutely be going back because as of right now, out of the 5 all-inclusive resorts that I have been to, Punta Cana still takes number 1 for me. I do have plans to go to Oyster Bay at the end of this year, so December of 2025, and plans to go to Playa Mujeres and Coral Playa Mujeres in the middle of 2026. So I'll be doing a follow-up review then when I go to all 3 of those resorts. But as of right now, it's Excellence Punta Cana for me.